Somewhere along the way, we forgot that love was supposed to feel human, not strategic, not calculated, not this constant war between who cares less. Now everybody moves like they're trying to survive each other. People fall in love with one eye open, one hand on their heart and the other on the exit door. Everybody's been hurt so badly that vulnerability started looking like weakness. And maybe that's the tragedy of our generation. Not that people stopped loving, but that people became afraid to be seen loving deeply. Because now, the world rewards detachment, rewards pretending you never cared, rewards acting cold, acting untouchable, acting like another human being couldn't absolutely destroy you just by leaving. So people laugh things off, ghost people they actually miss, watch stories instead of sending messages, type paragraphs they never send, replay moments in their heads like old songs trapped on repeat. And somewhere in another room, there's another person doing the exact same thing. Two people missing each other while the ego wins in silence. That's the part nobody talks about. How many love stories died not because the love disappeared, but because pride spoke louder, because timing was cruel, because fear got there first, because somebody didn't know how to say, please stay. Some people are haunted forever by things they never said. Not the breakups, not even the betrayals, the almosts. The person they almost called, almost kissed, almost fought for, almost told the truth to. And years later, those almosts still visit them at night, like ghosts that never learned how to leave. Because love does not disappear cleanly. It lingers in songs, in cities, in old hoodies, in restaurants you can't walk into anymore, in random Thursdays that suddenly smell like somebody you lost. Love leaves fingerprints on the soul. And the craziest part is, most people walking around right now are carrying heartbreak quietly. You can't see it. The cashier smiling at you, the man driving beside you, the girl posting pictures with her friends. People are breaking internally while learning how to function externally. And still, despite all of it, human beings continue to love. That's what destroys me. After betrayal, after abandonment, after funerals, after divorce papers, after being cheated on, after being forgotten, people still wake up one day and try again. That is the most beautiful thing about humanity. Not intelligence, not power, not money. The fact that the human heart can shatter into 1,000 pieces and still somehow remain open. That is divine. And maybe love was never supposed to be perfect. Maybe love was never meant to be something we win. Maybe love is just the courage to let another person truly see you in a world that constantly teaches you to hide. Maybe love is calling somebody when your pride tells you not to. Maybe love is forgiveness. Maybe love is patience. Maybe love is understanding that people are complicated and hurting and trying their best with wounds they don't even understand themselves. Because hurt people, but loved people love people. And I think somewhere deep down, beneath all the arguments online, beneath all the bitterness between men and women, beneath all the podcasts and think pieces and gender wars, most people do not actually want domination. They want connection. They want safety. They want softness. They want someone to look at them without performance required. Someone they can remove the armor around. Because this world is exhausting. And sometimes, love is the only thing that reminds people they are still alive. Not the loud kind either. Not always roses and movie scenes. Sometimes, love is tiny. Tiny enough to miss if you aren't paying attention. A hand on your back when you're anxious. Someone remembering your favorite snack. Someone checking if you got home safe. Someone saying your name softer than everybody else does. That's love too. And maybe we need more of that now. More honesty, more grace, more humanity. Maybe we need to stop teaching people how to avoid pain and start teaching people how to love despite it. Because one day, all of this will end. The arguments, the followers, the proving points, the egos, the timelines. One day, all of it goes quiet. And when that moment comes, I don't think anybody's gonna care about who won the battle between men and women. I think they'll care about who held them when life became unbearable, who answered the phone, who stayed, who tried, who loved them gently in a cruel world. Because at the end of everything, that might be the only thing that ever truly mattered.